if I need to choose one challenge
Yeah.
of our customer, only one,
Yeah.
I would say that many companies are not developing a decisive competitive edge.
Decisive competitive edge.
Yes, I think this is something which they are missing. Again, even very successful companies are fighting, yes, on service, very important. On the product, features, very important, But in the life we live today, when the product life cycle is shorter than the development time, to build your advantage, competitive advantage on features, it's a wrong strategy. So I would say that this is what we are trying to do, and then this is the main challenge, okay? But if I need to go deeper, okay, and I need to connect it to what we discussed earlier on behavior of people, I want to share with you the challenge I see for myself, and I think this will explain another challenge that I see all over. And the challenge is that, okay, we talked about behavior of people, and if you want to change wrong behavior, you need to check the way you measure the people, and maybe measurements are not correct, and the measurements are very local and not global, and so on. So actually you are creating silo mentality that different function in the organization actually not helping each other, sometimes competing each other, instead of creating one flow that will serve the company as a whole. But if I'm looking on our success, but also on our failures, I would say that changing the measurements, it's definitely not enough. It's not what we want. It's almost an effect of what we want. And what we are trying to do is to change the frame of reference of these managers, okay? And this is not easy. And why I know that it's not easy? Because if I look on, and again, I'm looking on, usually I'm trying to analyze our failures, not our success. But also you can learn a lot from understanding your success. But I would say that the main drive to a successful project is to have a champion. And how we define a champion? It's someone that is willing to take a personal risk in the company to create a leapfrog, to create a paradigm shift, to create something which is totally different than what we have today. You cannot continue like all the herd is continue. No, we need to turn. And this is champion. He's willing to do that. And he's calling us and we are changing it. But the question is, what is happening when this champion is moving to another company? Okay? So usually we have good relationship and then we have a new client. But how many times we face a real challenge to continue a project or to continue to work with huge companies because we didn't have enough time or because we failed to change the frame of reference of the managers, of the company. Okay? So it's not enough to have a champion, and it's not enough to work well with the Gemba. It's not enough to gain success stories. The real challenge is to change the frame of reference of the people, to start to have, to start to think flow, to start to think system thinking, to start to do this, okay? Not to focus on the problems and then I have so many, I'm solving part of them and going home and coming the next day and doing the same.